The other day, I decided to pick up my Oculus Go. I haven't used it in a while. And when I went into the App Store within the Oculus Go, I discovered Amazon Prime VR. I said, whoa, okay, let me check this out. And after I downloaded the app, it didn't work at first. I had to restart it, and as soon as I did, it was a wonderful experience from that moment on. The app, the interface is awesome, and I was watching Avengers Endgame, and I was just blown away by the experience. The app will put you in your own personal movie theater, and the only thing that was missing was the popcorn and the soda. But the reason why I'm bringing that experience up is because I like the device. The Oculus Go is fantastic. It's one of my personal favorite tech toys. Within my personal tech toy collection that I'm looking at right now, and they are all looking right back at me saying, hey, preacher man, you haven't used us in a while. And I tend to do that. You know, I will focus. Like, for example, I've been focusing on my Xbox One X for several days because I've been getting into Far Cry 5. And now I have decided to just put that to the side for the Oculus Go. I love the experience, but there's one thing that I don't love about the Oculus Go, and here it is. This is the foam that's attached to the front of the Oculus Go. If you use it, if you have this on your face for quite some time, if you're watching a movie, right? After an hour and a half, after an hour and a half or 2 hours or longer, when you remove this bad boy from your face, it's going to leave a funny looking uh, mark around your face, and it's going to leave red spots because this thing is pressed against your face, and the material, right? I believe it's the material that's causing my face to look red after using it for a couple of hours. So even though I love the device, I was just never a fan of this. You know, if you use this for maybe 20 minutes or so, it's all good. But if you sit down and get busy with your Oculus Go, I wouldn't recommend having this on your face for all that time. So anyway, several months ago, I was surfing through the internet like I normally do, and I came across a website called vrcover.com. I heard about them through other YouTubers who are basically all in agreement. They believe that their products are on the money. The only reason why I decided not to purchase uh, their their foam replacement, right, is because I don't like to buy anything apart from Amazon. All of my shopping is through Amazon. The only time that I actually go to a store is when I get off the express bus, and right there at the corner on Mace Avenue in the Bronx, there's Walgreens. That's the only time I will go to a store and buy something. Everything else, Amazon.com, through Amazon Prime. So, anyway, Amazon Prime did not carry VR cover products. So I just abandoned the idea, and I was just dealing with this. No problem. I said it's not the end of the world, not yet. So recently, after I decided to just turn on my Oculus Go, uh, I said, you know what? Let me check Amazon one more time to see if they do have VR cover items, and now they do. The only drawback is that it's more expensive. If you buy directly from VR.com, it's $29.99, the replacement foam. But if you buy through Amazon.com, it's $35.99 through Amazon Prime. And I decided to go with them, definitely. So here it is, guys. Here is my Oculus Go, and here is the leather replacement foam that I was talking about. The beauty of this replacement, right? The big difference between this and this is this material right here. This, they call it veal leather. I never heard of that before in my life. However, I don't care because all I'm concerned with, what I do care about, is the fact that this baby is smooth, right? It's smooth. When I first put it on my face, one thing I did not like, you see the corners right here? You see that? That right there will, if you have a fat nose, then you will feel these corners, right? So I was like, I don't like that feeling. However, after I was watching, Avengers Endgame yesterday, after a while, you just gotta break, you just gotta break this in because you don't feel that anymore when you put it back on your face a couple of times. So that's all good. The box, right? Here's the box that it came in. But let me show you guys something. This thing was wrapped around the box. And when I tried to open this yesterday, here's the front. No, excuse me. Here's the front. Here's the side. I like to show every corner of the boxes in my videos. I was trying to open this up, and at first it was a little, not difficult, but I was wondering, how can I open this up? So I had to peel this off. And then after I peel this off, then I was able to just open it up like this. And the cool thing is, when you open it up, right, it comes with this big bag filled with wipes for your foam. And look, there's a whole bunch of wipes. They didn't just throw in 1 or 2 wipes. It looks like there's easily over 20 wipes in there, easily. And then here's the front of it. This is from them, VR cover. So I was quite impressed when I discovered that in the box. That was very, very cool. Now, this foam, right? If you are with your buddies and none of them ever experienced VR, this is great to pass around. Why? Because when you use VR, you're going to sweat. A part of you will end up on this foam and that foam. If you have this foam, you're good to go because all you have to do is, once you pass it to your buddy and that person is finished and you want to pass it on to another friend, if you are at a party or wherever you are, then all you have to do is take one of those wipes, wipe it, and you're good to go. If you have this, I will not recommend you passing your Oculus Go around to your friends because the sweat from that person will end up here, and then as soon as you pass that headset to the other person, if that other person has common sense, he or she is going to say, nah, it's all right, it's okay. Because that person will know that the sweat from the other person is here. And the great thing is that it's washable, It's all good. You could just, for the first time I used dishwashing liquid, threw it in the into the dryer, and it's all good. But as soon as you start using this, you're not going to go back to this. Believe me, I used it last night for several hours, and it's just so comfortable. So comfortable. And yes, it will leave a little mark, like a little outline, a little bit, but nothing compared to this. When my wife saw me after I used this, she said, oh wow, I don't see that funny look on your face. And when I got that reaction from her, I knew that, this is definitely a must if you have an Oculus Go or an Oculus Quest. And for those of you who have decided to pick up the Oculus Quest instead, which is a smart choice, here is a picture of the foam, the replacement foam. I know it's pretty bright, you can't see it, but take it from me. They do sell the same kind of foam for your Oculus Quest, and it costs $29.99. Me personally, I prefer buying everything from Amazon, but that's just me. So in closing, definitely get this. It's a big difference, believe me. This is the Preacher Man signing out. May the Lord Christ, Yeshua, Moshiach, bless you all and your families. And in Christ's holy name, I pray. Amen.